How to use distance effectively. Number 1, do not walk too close to the participant nor move beyond the first row of the participant when making a speech. So number 2, move forward if you want to emphasize a point and backward if you want to de-emphasize the point. So number 3, stand close to the person you are talking to if you want to get her attention. Teachers may use this strategy in their classroom. Number 4, do not invade the personal space of the other people unless you are close or intimate. So how to use touch effectively. So number 1, be careful in touching another person because you might be invading her personal space unless of course if you have the consent of the other party. So number 2, touching in the workplace must be done with caution. Although tapping the shoulder and handshake are proper and positive gesture, other forms of touch may result in friction and misunderstanding. So number 3, so do hugging and beso-beso, cheek-to-cheek kissing with extra caution as they may be misinterpreted. So next is tips in handling nervousness and boosting confidence. So if we experience nervousness when we are going to speech, so these are the things that we need to do to relieve the nervousness. So number 1, take a few walks before you speak. Walking helps your blood circulate well in your body. Then number 2, shake your arms, hands, and legs to allow blood to flow freely through your fingers and toes. Shaking minimizes the tingling sensation and coldness in your finger and toes. Number 3, do some facial exercise to relax your facial muscles. This prevents your facial muscles to involuntary shake. Number 4, use presentation aids during the speech. This aid will draw attention away from you and making you less self-conscious. So number 5, use stress ball to release some of your tension. So you have some mechanism that you use to relieve your tense. 6, yawn but do it discreetly. So number 7, do deep breathing exercise. Number 8, visualize yourself having an excellent speech. So number 9, express genuine enthusiasm. Number 10, think of your speech and not of your fears. 11, think that your audience wants you to succeed and not to fail. Number 12, don't apologize for being nervous, it is natural. Number 13, focus what you have achieved. You may write an achievement log that will constantly remind you that you are an achiever in your own way. Number 14, focus more on your strength but beware of your weaknesses. Number 15, think of your aspiration and goals. Make this aspiration as motivation to develop confidence. And then number 16, don't feel failure. Consider failure not as failures but as a learning experiences. Treat failure as your friend and it will help you. Treat it is an enemy and it will kill you. Number 17, don't stress yourself to be perfect. Otherwise, this minor imperfection can result in major confidence destruction. 18, avoid people who make you feel negative and those who are always negative. Usually their attitude is contagious. 19, maintain good posture. With good posture, you will feel more confident and stand up straight and keep your heads up. Then number 20, practice good eye contact. This will make you more comfortable of dealing with other people, whether it is personal, face-to-face, or public communication. So number at 21, acquire speaking experience. This experience will help you to gain knowledge and skills needed to boost confidence.